little started into this, we met Syndra, or Chandra, as some call her. You guys learn that there's some kind of curse that's befallen Port. Well, all of uh, Holt, and potentially even more. I believe that's what Syndra said. That she says she doesn't know how much this curse expands beyond Chult. But here we go.
Are we missing one person?
I think we're missing two.
Yes, we're missing two.
I think we're down. We're down two.
Yeah,
Wolfgang
but
and Jack. I assume.
Did Wolfgang make a character for this one? I don't remember.
yes, he
Okay.
has a
Both the
character.
No, you're the slime.
I am the slime.
Plasmoid.
Jack
As
is
was-
So
as
is
also.
Jack.
They call me Mr. Ooze.
There you go. I looked up everyone's characters, read over them a bit. The Ooze has so many different racial traits.
It's a
Crazy.
lot of fun.
Yeah. I can imagine. Are you wearing the medium armor or heavy armor?
Right now I am wearing
Because I went in and I think I equipped some stuff, even if
I'm
you're
not
not
wearing
actually using it.
Yeah, I guess I have chainmail, but I'm not wearing it.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. And then I updated Brian's sheet. You now have that poison, the frenzy poison, and the
Looks
mysterious poison.
That's
So
right.
we still don't know what it is.
Poison
but
that
I have
he's
a
gonna figure
two-person
out by
tent.
drinking.
Ooh.
I can't imagine that's going to
Gonna
bite
pour
us
it
in
in
the
someone's
ass at
food.
all.
Can I switch out my chainmail for just like leather armor?
You fucking kidding me, Eric? You trying to break this game already?
No.
I think he's trying to survive the heat.
Yeah, I thought I chose something that was not heavy on for armor, but maybe I was
try
wrong.
to exchange it. Well, you've been here for a while. That was your background, so
Yeah,
yeah, we can do that.
Well,
That's fine.
right. You're our archaeologist.
I am. They call me Indiana.
Right, you're the guide currently, correct?
Well,
Yes, I'm guiding you somewhere, but whether it's to the right place, we still don't know.
Take you right to hell.
We made it to Syndra. And got the map. You have the map. I noticed that there was it one of your backgrounds stuff says that you have like a map to a tomb. This will replace that. You'll have a map of all of Jolt, and that would be Syndra's map. And so you guys are currently in the what's it called? I believe it's the Grand Souk.
Yeah.
Which is the giant market. There's pretty much everything there. You see things that I might not have mentioned before there's some canoes, and there's also a bunch of rain catchers as well.
Are there any cartographer toolkits lying around, or do I already have that?
I splash around in a rain catcher.
If it's not on your, you might be able to find that. This would be
Okay.
the place to
Yeah.
go.
I'm gonna grab a rain catcher and then a cartographer.
Is
kit.
there somewhere that would be selling health potions by any chance?
Let's see. I believe there is, but I'm not sure if it's necessarily here. Yeah, there might be, but they're not here. I think I would, if you can try to ask someone if you want.
Sure. You there, salesman. Any chance you know of someone selling, things that make you feel better? Oh, that's probably not the right thing to say.
Well, there's a
healing
bar down the
things?
road.
The frog perks up. I've got something.
You need
And
Yeah.
this
something?
guy
I
in the
always
trench coat sells, spices of
lick
some
my
nature.
back.
Lick
Oregano.
my back.
I'm not licking tones.
People pay $top.
Yes. Let me see. So, trying to find one thing in particular. He looks in and you see him raise up a bottle. It looks like some kind of amber-colored fermented drink. And he says, "You want this?" And he goes, "This is dish.
This is dish. Would
Dish."
I have any idea what that is?
Yeah, if you want to, let's do an investigation check.
Okay.
And where did I put the map so I can see? Please let me know what you get.
12.
12. Yep, that's pretty much from it being amber colored, and you can smell that it's a little fermented, maybe sense of honey. You can tell that this is some kind of ale. When you said feel good.
Uh, I would say, oh no, I'm sorry. I was hoping to find something that would actually heal, as opposed to just take
Hmm.
the edge off.
Yeah, there is there are some potion dealers. That's usually controlled by the merchant princes. They run pretty much everything in port near zero. Ninjinzuru.
Gesundheit.
Huh?
No, I
Yeah.
just said Gesundheit. That's all.
Yeah, I just destroy that. Ninjinzuru.
Will I know if we have to take a canoe anywhere to get to Chandra?
Oh no, you met Sandra.
Oh,
Sandra.
never mind. If to get to the village, will we have to take a canoe anywhere? Will I know that?
Village. Are you referring to?
Oh, sorry. Where we're going? The tomb, or I thought we had to go to a village first, but
She
maybe
did
I'm
give you a
just.
name. Do you remember the name? It's a forgotten city that she mentioned.
Oh, God damn
Do we have...
it.
Hey, TJ, is there any chance you could create a journal in the journal section that I could use or that anyone could use or
I usually have
just
a Google Doc going, but my fucking
Well,
they're
the
saying
journal in game we can
Folder.
throw out
my
there too.
password's all messed up.
How would I do that? Just add one? Like add a
yeah, so
folder?
it's in the tab and then you would create one and then you would just give access to the certain people. And I don't remember what thing it is exactly.
It's the thing that looks like a newspaper.
Yeah, it's that one, but then when you get in there, you would add a new thing and then you would just have to give everyone access to it.
I, I think it literally says create a new folder or create a new journal.
Yeah, I hit add and I just named it
BRB
journal,
peeps.
but it
I,
doesn't seem like I can give access to people.
If you
Why?
open it up, I think you can select inside, almost like a token.
Jack's not going to be able to make it tonight, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, you just
You,
said that. Oh, okay.
you might have to right click it and get to the settings.
Ooh, let's see. Added journal to journal to journal.
Yeah.
Rename. Let's see. Subfolder. Add character, which I tried, and that made a random character, which was cool. Add a handout. Sort. Rename folder. Delete folder, and its contents. But I don't see a way that I can access it. Are you able to add your own journal to it?
No, it's completely blank.
Yeah.
Let me. I'll play around with a
Oh,
different one and see
Amit.
if I can.
It is the
And
city. Was it the city guess?
Yeah,
City Omu.
Omut. Yeah,
Omu. Yep.
yep.
That's right, the city of Uwu.
Ugu.
Now it's coming back.
One of
Oh.
yeah.
I did write this down. I just had to find it.
I believe you. But so The reason I bring up this map is here is where you are. If you can see that,
Okay.
you notice that there are two rivers going into the jungle,
Are
and
they
that
going
could be fast.
downriver or flowing into the ocean?
You would be going
Because
with
usually,
the
like
current.
the
Yeah,
current
that
would go into the ocean, not the other way.
True,
right.
but it
Normally,
could. I think he was just going to say it could be faster to go that way because it's not, like we're not macheting our way through the jungle. There's a river to paddle.
Yeah, but I think Eric's question is, are we paddling upstream?
We're going
yeah.
up.
Because
Yeah, no,
Which
that's
way
what
is
I'm
the
not
sorry. I
gonna
current?
was
lie, as
saying
someone who's
I
paddled
was
upstream,
agreeing that
it
it
takes
would
a
be
lot of work.
upstream. Yeah, but it could be eat more easy. That's not. It could be easier. That's
More
probably a better way to say that.
easier.
More easier? Yes.
Iggy easier.
Well, it it can be easier, but one thing that you would note is after being here for a week, you notice that it rains more times than not, and when it
Oh
rains,
God, that'd be worse.
Flipped.
it is much more difficult to be on the water.
Yeah,
Even with
you're
the
gonna.
frog kid.
Well, the whole
Yes.
problem is you're talking in general for rivers. You're talking like their current's gonna go faster. That's
Yep.
gonna be raising up.
Well,
So
I
you're gonna
mean,
have to deal with ridiculousness as
listen,
trying to fight the.
we've all seen Metalocalypse where we just need to hire some gears and they'll just get out and carry it over the mountains. It's cool.
No,
Yeah, have you
Hmm.
seen Deliverance? That never
we
works well.
no. We need to hire the gears to fly a giant helicopter and shoot the shit out of the jungle
That's true.
for a
Two
landing spot.
two prong attack. Two prong attack. Yes.
The Eagles? Um,
Oh, here we
Couple
fucking
different
go.
couple different ways that you can start to journey into the jungle if that's what you want to do. You can leave on foot. You can try to get over. You'll still be on foot, but you'll carry the canoes over to one of these rivers and try to go down them. You can also try to find a ship outside of this port to go out the Bay of Chult and go around the coast, because those ships are even quicker. Um, let's see. So if
I'm
that's
sorry,
what your
did
plan
you
is to
say,
exit, what do you
where
say?
did you say we were going? What's that called?
The city of Omu,
Helmet.
OMU, or Uwu.
T.
Oh, Mew.
But
UWU.
that's the one we don't know where it is, right?
No
In
idea.
the it's in the blank areas
So
Oh,
We also have this fort up here that we could
I
probably
was
somewhere.
get
just
some
gonna say, weren't
information
we?
at.
Well, no, weren't we talking about trying to get into camp? I gotta zoom in.
There's righteous,
Yeah, camp.
vengeance,
Yeah, vengeance or righteous.
maybe
Yep.
righteous to vengeance.
Did we find out what the X versus a square meant?
No,
Could we
haven't
ask?
figured that out yet.
Could we ask the archaeologist and
Bless you.
Thank you.
Shonista about that?
Let's see. Yeah, Eric's character. You might know. Eric, roll a a history check.
Could he also try to
Ooh, okay.
find out the yellow and the
Mm.
the you know poison?
The poison forest versus the not so
14
poison
on that.
forest.
Well, there's the poison thing, and then there's also this yellow
Or
aura
that's what I'm. Yeah,
on
that's what
this
I was.
whole
I was
thing.
saying. I was
In
saying that like the
addition to
green
the fact that
forest.
this is an X versus this is a square,
Mm-hmm.
a white square versus the black squares.
Eric, I'm gonna say Glusk's been here for about, what did we decide, a week or so,
Yeah,
and
we can do.
in that time, you've heard rumors of a camp being overrun by some undead. That
Oh,
that could be why there's an X on that map.
especially considering it's a skull and crossbones or the Camp Righteous.
Camp Righteous is
Camp
the
Righteous has the X.
Um, like I said, do we want to? I know it's the opposite way, but do we want to get more information at the fort?
There is a lot that you can also do here. One thing that I'll remind you about what Syndra said is this seems to be the only place where there's actual civilization. If you are to leave, there's going to be a lot of woods, a lot of traveling, which you can do, but I know that you guys are very prepared, but there might be different opportunities, jobs, other things to look for in the port.
Yeah, I
Okay.
wonder. I wonder if there's like any other expeditions going into the jungle that maybe we could tag team up with.
Yeah, I think someone was asking about guides as well last game, and that could be possible.
Is
I
there
was
So
I was
any?
thinking, what if we were like hired as part of a contingency that was going in, so we get paid to explore?
yeah, I mean you could try that. There might be different factions that would pay.
Yeah, are there any guilds around that are looking for work? I guess.
Well, you've heard of the merchant princes right now. They seem to be the ones running the city. Uh, Glusk would know about them, and you know that those merchants pretty much like run things as like a council for the entire port. So those would be the people in charge. Uh, yeah.
Would Syndra know if they were aware of like this wasting, rotting disease that she was telling us about?
She would. You didn't hear that from. That wasn't asked. So you're not sure if she would know that or not.
Okay.
Um.
I didn't want to bring it up in front of these princes if we have an audience, then and have them be like, "What are you talking about?" kind of thing.
Okay. All right. So you have the lead on the merchant princes. Let's see. Any other guilds that you might know of? Cannot recall. What you can tell right now is the area you're in is very like wealthy. You noticed a lot of different fashion going on. Everyone is pretty well dressed. Everyone seems clean. It seems to be this is the section of the city that's very prosperous. So there seems to be wealth in this area. That's pretty much what you've noticed so far. But I will hand it over to you guys to try to explore a bit, look over the map, figure out different places that you want to go, places of interest. Um, Glusk, you would know that down the further south you go in town, the more I would say that the poorer people are. But there's also a lot of different activities, lots of different entertainment. You know of a coliseum.
The
You
poor know how to have
also
fun.
know of dinosaur races as well.
Oh
What?
man.
That's the stuff. Dinosaur.
I think we know where a
TJ,
certain
sorry,
character's gonna end up.
I just wanted to ask this. This looks like down here a giant arboretum or like botanical garden or something. What am I looking at right here?
Over there, you have to go and find out.
Okay. I
Yeah.
somehow feel this druidic longing to go to a tree building.
I wonder if that's where the dinosaur races are. You know, I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask
There's.
if where I'm gonna ask someone on the street where I can gamble on dinosaur racing.
I think this is dino racing. I think this is the dino
That one,
racing.
that would
Yeah.
make sense to me. But I'm gonna ask
Um,
whoever the next rando is on the street where the dinosaur racing gambling is.
if I reveal this token right here, are you guys able to see notes on there?
I just see
The
the number
6?
6.
Yeah. Are
I
you
see a
able
six,
to
yeah.
select
Just
it
the
at all?
6. No.
Just the
Yeah.
6.
Perfect.
No.
Very good, because I have some notes in all these locations, so that would be, learn all the secrets. But just so that you know, we can try to label it here.
Is this a roll 20?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
roll 20.
Uh,
Oh, I see
We
the
are
6. Okay.
yeah, right there.
all right here.
I'm gonna try and talk to some of these city guards to see if I can get any other information about that camp that was overrun, and maybe go to the merchant princes or whatever.
Okay.
I feel like I'm inclined to go that way myself, just to see if there's like the opportunity for us to, like, earn some money while we're doing what we're doing.
All right. So you want
Insect
to head over
repellent
to?
ain't cheap.
Okay. So
All right.
you ask this
Aaron,
merchant.
what are you doing?
What?
What?
You
I'm
have
eating
so
high shoes.
You're crinkling a bag right into the microphone.
you have so many sounds.
God damn it, Eric, you bastard.
Do you have a headset?
What?
Do you have a headset?
Not on me. I'm in a barn in Maine, so I don't have much.
Oh, gotcha. Uh, cool. So we'll say that the merchant that you're talking to, Tom, he points up to this enclosure. Let's see, am I on the right? There we go. Enclosure up here. It's hard to see exactly, but you can tell that he's pointing to this higher ground up here, and he goes, "You'll have to go to the Golden Throne to seek a meeting with the merchant princes."
It, is that
It's
something
golden dog.
is that something that happens regularly? Do they murder psychers there on a regular basis?
Murder people?
You
I
have to
mean,
murder the
It's a
psychers.
well,
Warhammer. Sorry, it's a Warhammer
Yeah, you
vessel.
have to murder the psychers.
Yeah. No, just
well,
like
Helps me keep the Emperor alive.
is there
yeah,
a
they
way
do
to gain
sentence some
audience?
people to death. I don't know. I've never been summoned by the merchant princes. Usually, you need to gain their audience rather than uh, just show up. They don't have any takers.
Do you know of anyone that may have gained an audience before? Like, was there a request submitted? Was there a person known? Was there a deed done?
Yeah, usually winner of the races. That usually gets them. People who have some kind of heroic renown.
Hmm. Does anyone else think it's hilarious that Gust is just running around the outskirts of this city right now? I just see his token moving ever so slightly every few moments, and it's
He,
hilarious.
uh, yes. I'm actually, let me roll something for that. He might just be making a name of himself just by doing this. Oh, wait, hold on.
Gotta keep myself
I
in
gotta go grab
shape
my
to keep
dice.
my youth up.
Well, if us,
Ree,
I'm probably
where
the
did you
smallest
go?
one. I don't even know where you guys are. I've lost you. Ping it. Oh god, the map's so big.
Yeah, I just took off in the entire opposite direction and then eventually started calling for Ree.
Wait up
Restarts
a
hopping
minute.
like crazy.
Wait up, I got the little legs.
I I honestly don't think you could have kept up.
Yeah, okay, I'll
I think
be.
you're
You know what? We gotta keep it realistic here.
I'm off. I've been like, I just took off after we met with Sandra.
We going to gamble on the dino races?
You can gamble on that. Yeah, so
I'm
it's
gonna
just kind of
follow
funny.
Kevin's
I was gonna
character
keep
to
this
wherever he
roll
goes.
private, but I was trying to figure out if Gus is making an impact on just by running around, like shaking hands with people and whatnot. I'm just gonna say it might be due to like low charisma or something, but
Oh,
I
it's a
rolled a nat
5,
one.
so
Uh,
I have a 5 for charisma, so I am definitely making a name for myself, but not the one that you would want.
No,
Being chased around by this Danny DeVito frog person.
there's there's just like a picture up of you. It's kind of like the SpongeBob picture. It's like the yellow menace or
The
something.
maniac.
The
The
maniac.
maniac. He's in the
Right to
mailbox.
What could have
wee
happened
woo.
here?
All right.
Pleasure.
Mm.
Some faulty construction if I've ever seen it myself.
Uh, uh, what are we doing here?
You go up north. Give me a perception check. I want to make sure I know where everyone is going. I know that we have Glusk and J4 going up to meet the merchant princes. You guys are running around over here. Let's see. What is Aelin doing? Are you joining one party or the other? Are you going to the dinosaur races or the uh, merchant princes?
Merchant Princess.
All right.
Well done hopping with me.
Probably a little bit.
Oh my God. I'm expanding the thing. These tokens are so small that I can't even really move them. It's just all like, do you want to edit
got a
it?
box select.
Yeah, if you
Box
draw a
select.
box around and copy, or no, yeah, draw a box around, then you can grab them all.
Get
Oh,
your
I
RTS skills going.
no,
Uh, I'm just
I got
breathing
that much,
heavily.
but when I'm trying to select one at a time, if they're not next to each other, like I can go over here and move these guys just fine. It's just other things. We have your dragon out here, Carolyn. Did we lose
Mm,
him at port? Or did I just not give him to you yet?
I don't think. I don't actually know.
I feel like he might be hidden somewhere on this map. This giant map. It's awesome. Alright. Let's start off with you guys going up here. Give me a perception check.
A 10 for me.
These two from
Oh,
Gust
sorry.
and
16 for Gust. And Ree. What
Ree.
do you see now that you've shown up with me?
This place is a shithole. What the hell happened to it? Why would we be
Gust,
here?
you notice a crowd forming over here.
Crowd forming over now.
This will have to wait. I don't think it's gonna rebuild itself anytime soon.
I feel like I would
Let's
climb up on top of this building to like cut across.
Sure, you
And
got
then
some
kind of maybe
jumps
see
and
what's going
whatnot.
on. I got hops. I got froggy legs.
Alright, and the higher up you go, which you're doing pretty well because I think you have some kind of hop ability, right?
I
Oh
think he
yeah,
has a
I
climb
can
speed
climb.
too.
And a
I
climb
think
speed. There you go.
we
You
discussed
get
that.
up there with some ease. You notice that there's two like giant wonders, like these pyramid-like buildings. They're kind of in the
Alrighty.
way of the crowd. Gust is going a little bit closer. He's sprinting off. He's very quick.
Yes.
Um, as you make it to the crowd, Gust, you notice that there is a giant pit right here. This long line. There's people crowded all around it, and
And there's a rancor.
Locke, you can you can see from
I
a
can see the
distance.
Rancor.
You can see that there's a pit. But you can't really make out what exactly is in there. It's a bit too far away. So if you want to, you can start to climb down and get closer if you want to. Uh, you notice that there's a lot of people making bets, different things like that. There's money going around. People waving their arms, saying "Here, here, here." And they're like on the prisoner, and then there's other people yelling on the raptors. I want to bet on the raptors.
Oh,
uh you see that they're lowering down a tied up man, actually a few men, going down into this hole right here.
Fun fact, this is exactly what's happening at Eric's barn tonight. Those weren't chips we were hearing.
Those were bones. What is
All right.
I would like to turn to someone and just ask, "What is it that these men have done? Is
Oh,
that
they
known?"
not really, but they were sentenced to here.
Who does the
They must have
sentencing?
been caught stealing, murder, any number of things. We don't know, but we know that from the either from the High Council or anything else that they were sent here. Some different factions condemn other people. There's a lot of different moving parts here, but these are bad men. And do you want in on this? He just like shows you like a bunch of like bets. He's like, well, it's gonna be 50-1 for the prisoner. So
And did you say that the prisoners were tied up?
yeah,
Like
Against the raptor.
how tied? Like
like hands and legs and like around their arms so that hands are behind and then they're being lowered from their torsos from not their torsos but like the waist so they're kind of bent over. uh they can see their and they have their voices and everything too, so they aren't like muffled in any way. They have their senses, which is could be bad, I guess. um but they have their hands tied and they have their legs tied. So
50-1 seems like low odds given the circumstances. Have any prisoners actually won?
uh yeah, there was a gladiator. He got out of there. He was, they knew that he fought in the ring. He was accused of cheating by some wealthy people. They got him in here. He accepted that he already is in. He couldn't choose the Coliseum because he was already a fighter in there, but he was able to climb out and earned his freedom. But besides that, everyone else has died, and it's usually a really good show. And you notice that it attracts a lot of people in this area. As soon as you pass the gates over here, these trees,
Yeah.
you notice that it became like a poor area, and
Yeah.
you can kind
Naturally.
of tell that people are telling that, like, this area is considered the old city.
Must be like
Seems significantly older.
Not best. It doesn't seem
50 to
very
1
sporting.
odds. No one's betting on the raptor.
No, everyone's betting on the
Yeah.
Raptor. I don't know
The
if I
opposite.
yeah, did I 1 to 50? Is that the actual odds? I can't remember how betting actually
Oh,
works.
oh.
Oh no, but yeah, no, I got the gist. No,
Is it
no
50 to
one's no
fi-
one's thinking that the prisoner is getting the 50,
Oh, no.
the 50 odds, or the one odds. It's just like nah,
I thought you were
Raptors
having us
get their
bet on the
asses kicked
prisoner to
every
win.
time.
Yeah, I mean if you want to, you get 50 times more.
I'll put 1 gold on the prisoner.
1 gold on the prisoner.
I've seen many pigs eat eat many men. It was a bloodbath.
You notice that
Well, we
a
good
couple
luck.
there's a couple of different gates down there. Uh, they're lowering in this prisoner solo, and they are they're doing it one at a time, so they can't even like gang up or anything.
Hmm.
And it seems like they're opening a Raptors gate. Let me just roll here
1
real
gold.
quick.
1 gold on the prisoner.
Um,
Now, is
he
it just
he
any prisoner escaping, or do you have to go specific prisoners?
Just on the prisoner
one
side,
at a
yeah.
time. Yeah, it's live. This one, the guy that's down there right now. You notice he successfully gets down there. They cut the rope, and immediately he gets hurt because they cut the rope a bit too high. He hurt his leg.
Oh,
All
jeez.
right, let's roll a little
Of
bit
course.
more. Oh, he actually he got out of his bondage pretty quickly. But he still seems to be limping, and the raptor gate is opening. Okay. He tries to start climbing, and the raptors are gaining.
I'm
Oh
just
my
gonna
God,
watch.
he's getting pretty high. He's actually getting pretty high.
Right, it's about to like, go, go! I got 50 gold.
Gold, yeah. He's I'm rolling with disadvantage too, and we haven't rolled below 15. He started off very poorly, but now here we go.
He's got a lot of upper body strength.
All right, he hasn't fallen, but you seem to slowing down. But the raptors are now surrounding at the bottom. He's a bit high, but they're jumping up.
They're testing the fences.
All right, he he seems like he's starting to actually make some ground climbing, but then all of a sudden a rock breaks and he slides down about
Oh,
5 feet, giving
oh,
the raptors just enough time to leap up, and they start almost like piranhas just on the lower half, and it's
oh
almost
God.
like prolonging it so much that he needs to let go, and as he falls, the raptors take over. You hear the crowd go crazy. Um, it's Yeah, you don't make a lot off of this because of the
I just
odds,
lost a
but
gold.
you just lost a gold.
Son of a bitch. Now
There
I'm
you
down
go.
to 49 gold.
All right, so as you check that out, then we'll go back to the other party. Notice you guys down here. This seems to be all gated. It's difficult to make it to this point, the golden throne. That's where you're trying to go, but it seems to be quite a few feet up. And then it is also walled here as well. That is all a giant wall. You can see some houses and maybe just the tip of this building right here,
Just
kind of
the
like
tip.
a golden uh, cylinder there on the top. But there might be a couple different ways of trying to get up there.
Well, it looks like the easiest way is, over to the right where the stairs are, over here, and then just kind of, make your way around and under and through.
Yeah.
To grandmother's castle we go.
Or we'll watch
Let's
Hallmark
see.
movies.
So we'll go through that path right here, and let me tell you what you see on the way.
But were we able to find any city guards to talk about the recent attack on the camp?
Any city cards? Let's see. It's kind of hard to distinguish each person. There seems to be a lot of people who are dressed kind of guard-like, but you notice a lot of different symbols. It's almost like this place is loosely governed, and there's people with more power than others. But the unity is difficult to kind of point out. You ask a few people, give me an insight check. Oh, that's good.
Insightful.
That's very good. So you can confirm with someone that they've also heard that same rumor that uh, Camp Righteous has fallen. They don't know how. Let me just see real quick. Yes, Camp Righteous was overrun by undead. They're trying to also help people at Camp Vengeance
Okay.
because that's a bit further away, but that's their only outpost right now, is what you've heard. And they talk about how the undead menace has been considerably like rising in Jolt.
When did
When
the
they say
uprising happen?
That's a good question. Let's see. That happened about a month ago.
Mm.
It's deeper into the jungle. It's hard to get units out there in massive quantities. So
How are they trying to help? Are they trying to organize a party or organize like a group to go out there to check on camp engines?
this this particular person that you pulled aside who seemed like a guard is like I don't know. That might be up to our leaders. The merchant princes kind of unite all of us. They have the most money and respect here, but there doesn't really seem to be a plan. I know that they were constructing another camp, but things have slowed. That's what I've heard.
Okay.
We people generally don't like to voyage out there. We leave that out to adventurers like yourself.
Is there a local place where I can uh, see if there's any requests of adventures, or would the merchant princes be the ones to ask those requests of?
I mean, lots of people would probably need help around here. Merchant princes, I don't know if that would be the best place to start
I mean, is there
because
an
it's kind of
adventurers
hard
guild?
to see them. Hmm?
Is there an adventurers guild? I guess would be the start, or
Mm,
a spot where adventurers gather.
well, some people like to go to the Colosseum. That's all I can really think about here. Lots of people have been
Okay.
trying to prove themselves in the dinosaur races. Uh, maybe there might be missing people. I don't know, but you might need to help out some people that can, have a name for themselves.
Guess I'll head over to the dinosaur races. Could you point me in the general direction of the races?
And he points down south. He goes, "You want to go all the way to the south entrance of the port. Go right through there, and it's really hard to miss the dinosaurs."
All right. I thank I thank the guard for his time and continue down my way to the south end.
All right. Are you guys, is the rest of the party still trying to meet the merchant princes? I know that we have Gust up here with uh with Locke
You
and
know, I
Well,
was
we've
I,
wait,
split
where
up.
the hell's Locke?
I think after that,
He's at the Raptor place because he
yeah.
wanted to
Oh,
see
he's
where his bet was, and I was all set with that. And I started checking out all the debris, maybe picking it up or seeing what was going on over here. Probably picking it up if it's there.
If we know if we well if Glusk, I was sort of going with Glusk. So if Glusk has just found out that it's tough to see the Merchant Princes, and that we've got to go maybe find an Adventurers League or something like that, then I'm just sort of tagging along with that.
Especially if they're heading to the dino races.
all right. That seems to be some
I'm back, fools.
cool. That seems to be not exactly sure what that debris is on the map. It's not really marked. That seems just to be, I don't know if that's poorer section, even though it's through the gates, but yeah, it's not really marked.
Okay. I
Doesn't
figured it
seem
was
to be
something where
anything of
it's like
interest.
it had like crumbled or whatever. But if it's just kind of like whatever, then I continue my lap.
It seems to be just runoff from the upper city up here.
Okay. Maybe I'll grab a rock and hold it over my head while I run.
All right, there you go.
Show everyone how
It
strong
is
you are.
still extremely warm, even in the port.
Sweat shows that I'm still alive and youthful.
There you go. Right. So you guys are going down to the dinosaur races.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him
Lockery.
where it is. I'm just gonna be like all mopey and be like, "Hey, is there any more dinosaur action in town?" So whatever guy I took my bet with.
He
Oh
points you
yeah,
to the
yeah.
dino
There's
show.
all the way down to the south
You know what I
entrance.
mean?
You can't miss them.
What kind of dinosaur
Also,
action are we talking? Is that the races?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, it's the
Lots of different,
species is.
Because if
lots of
that, I'm
different
not
things you can
interested.
do.
All
Yeah.
right, I'll have to head down to those. Do you take bets on those too?
Oh yeah. That's a great place for betting. They go up to like I think the
Like
max bet
49
down there
gold?
like 500 gold. You can
Oh,
bet 500 gold on down there. They make a lot of money for this port. Lots of tourists go down there.
could only imagine.
All right. Also, give me a perception check.
You got it. Percepzione. Roll a dice, please. There we go. Do I have moderate to severe perception? Of 15.
15. All right. You notice this lady over here. She seems kind of pissed off and yelling something about under her breath, kind of yelling to herself. She's like, that bastard, that fucking bastard, and is walking away.
Where's this?
That's the lady.
Up here. Yep.
I'm gonna walk over. And I'm gonna say, whoops. I dropped my monster condom for my magnum dong. And I'll just drop something out of my my wallet and be like,
He
and
just
just flash
drops
my wad of hundreds.
drops the bottle of poison and it just breaks.
Oh.
What is it?
Sorry, I poisoned you.
Yeah.
Could
I
could you show her? Just
I
curious.
I I rolled for how she took that, and unlike the prisoner doing really well,
She
it
did not
wasn't a
do.
one, but she did not like that, and she kind of spits in your direction. She's like, "Oh, disgusting creature," and starts walking down over here. See if I can get it. She's kind of going over there.
He's walking away from me.
She's walking away from you. I don't think she liked the approach.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm in love. And then,
All right.
but I'm gonna leave her alone and just head down towards the dinosaur races if this lady clearly spits in my direction.
Here you go.
Oh yeah, she definitely would
Yeah,
spit in my direction.
she spit
I
on you.
love every second of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Well, she's up there angry. You can go back down to the dinosaur races. Gust, as you go over here, I know that you were higher up, but as you pass this, you notice that there's a lot more, let's see, I guess security type people. But there's a lot of business going on here. Lots of gems, and there's lots of eyes in high places. People on rooftops looking down. Uh, and like I said, in this market right here in the middle, you notice lots of gems, lots of expensive gems.
Interesting to know, but
So
not for me.
let me put that.
So I'm just a guy running through with a giant piece of rubble over his head.
Yeah.
No worries. Nothing unusual here. Just a youthful
Yeah.
jog around the city.
All right. Okay, so instead of having you guys walk all the way through, let me see if I can tell you any of your sites between you and the dinosaur races. Nope. Lots of different buildings. You noticed it becoming poorer as you go down to the south. Uh, Lockery catches up with the rest of the party, and we'll just drag you guys down. Oh, or I'm on the wrong layer. But you guys go all the way down here. We don't need the tokens. Right into this pit over here. If you go outside. As you approach, anyone want to give me a perception check?
I don't perceive much.
Sorry, this is Eric's guys.
Yeah,
'cause
was this
we were
blue
going
This
towards
skin
the
eye or
dinosaur.
This
like who
is
this?
this
Everyone
is J4,
Doran.
Aelin,
Oh, okay.
I think
yep,
it's
Disregard the
everyone
roll.
but me,
Lock
because
Lockery.
everyone was heading for the dino races, and I've got a rock over my head, running around the
Exercising is
outside of
important.
the town.
There we go. That's pretty good.
All right, Aelin, Carolyn, can you please give me a perception check? On the character sheet, there
Mhm.
should be
On
yeah,
the main thing.
See, I have perception +3.
Yep.
all right.
So
Click
just
on the
click on that.
+3.
Hey.
All right. Well, J4 carrying the team right there. Let's see. As you approach the pen, you see go into the token layer. These guys right here, a man and a human male right
That
here,
2 human males?
and a halfling male.
Oh.
Here's the human,
All right, I think someone.
and then we have
Yep.
a halfling right
We
here.
knew who that was going to be.
Someone needs to do an insight check to see if they got an ocular pat down.
Yeah. My character's like, whoa! You guys look just like the gang.
And what, as you guys approach, only J4 really hears this, but he's like, God damn it, Charlie, God damn it. Why would you buy this fucking dinosaur? I don't understand. It's not, it won't go anywhere. This won't win any races. And he's like, hey, I don't know. Like, he seems good enough. I really like him. He took an apple right out of my hand. It was amazing. We had a connection, Mac. And they keep going back and forth. They seem to be in an argument, and they're by a giant dinosaur. I believe it's a Stegosaurus. Let me see. See if I can find that, because that's not on here. All right, and you guys can approach.
I think we approach, see what the deal is.
Yeah,
See if we can help
100%. I
win a
want to know
race
more
or
about
two.
this dinosaur.
I'm definitely gonna say, Mac, Charlie, what are you guys doing here?
How do you know our names?
It's
Listen,
me,
listen,
it's
listen.
Frank.
Listen, can damn it, you beat me to it. I was gonna say, listen, can you be frank with us? Because my friend right here, he just bought this slow fucking dinosaur for the races. Can you believe that?
Well,
How slow is it?
maybe
How
there's a way
slow
to
is
get
it?
maybe there's a way to make the dinosaur go a little faster.
Maybe. I mean, he has a bum leg.
Oh, well, perhaps we could treat
Would I
that?
be able to heal that?
I was going to say the same thing.
All right, yeah. Give me
Well, don't
some
heal it yet.
medicine checks.
Let's buy him first.
All right, no, listen,
That's me
we're
being a good
out.
businessman.
We are out 500 gold pieces. You
Oh,
don't understand. That's how much our this cost. Okay, we need to make it back.
I'll give
This
you
is
40
crazy.
gold pieces. Final offer.
So I got an
I mean,
18 on that medicine check.
I got a
Charlie. I
17
think we
on
should
the
take
check.
that. How much are we gonna make it for a dinosaur
40
with a bum
gold
knee?
pieces for your bum dinosaur.
That will at least help us go back home. And then Charlie's like, no, no, no. I love him. He's great. Look at him. He can win. He can win. I have faith in him.
Look at me. He's a dinosaur. I'm a frog kid. It works out, Charlie. Don't let me catch you pounding off.
Let me grab.
I've seen you pounding off.
Hey TJ, just
I know
quick
you're
question.
desperate.
Would I get any sort of issue for running across this chain over here?
Um, didn't realize how far you made it. I'm looking up different
If
things.
they made it all the way
Uh,
to the
Left
pits
to his
there,
own devices.
I'm
oh
running
yeah,
at 90 feet every 6 seconds. So
I gotcha. Let me see. There's um, it's gonna be difficult to get up there. You're
okay,
going to need to pass. Let's see. If you're running that quickly, I mean, the harbor master might have an issue with it, but I think you can easily outrun them, uh, sprinting by. No one really visits down here, so as you pass here, you notice that the building it says harbor master office. So I'll just bring that so that we have that here to the token layer. You also pass this temple over here up top. Let me see. So temple, harbor master, right here.
okay,
And then this is the lighthouse. Okay, and let's go right there, lighthouse. And then you also notice. Give me a perception check as you go over there.
this one
Me a perception or Kevin a
13.
perception?
15. Oh, 13. Yeah, you notice a giant statue. It is huge. It's not quite the Statue of Liberty, but it's enough to see some of the features over here. It seems to be of some. You're not exactly sure, but someone that everyone must hold in some high regard here. All right, let me let, let's roll some acrobatics checks to see if you can get up to that spot of the lighthouse.
11.
11. All right. So you're struggling a bit, and then you find the entrance to the lighthouse. There's some people in the lighthouse confused why you're there. They're like, did someone send you? Are you stopping to talk with them, or are you just kind of running trying to get to the chain? Because you can
I
get to that
I'm
from
just
the inside.
I'm just running like how high up is the chain from the outside?
It's
Is it like
enough.
way up?
It's high enough because ships enter under
Oh,
it,
okay.
and there seems to be a gate. So that's going to be pretty high up, uh, toward the lighthouse.
Okay.
It also seems to go to a pretty big fort, and the people inside are wondering. And as you keep running, they're like, where are you going? I wouldn't go up there."
Okay. So what I'll do instead is I'll run. If I see that the chain is up, I'll dive in the water and I'll swim across.
No, no. As you get down there, they're like, no, no, no. You please get up here, and they throw down a rope. They're like, I wouldn't go down there. Um. So
What's the
you're
problem? I'm just doing some exercises.
well, you jumped into the water. Try to get more into the harbor. Don't go in line with the gate. That's deep water. You don't want to be in there.
Yeah, I'm going that way.
Okay.
So is
All
that an
right.
issue?
No, that's not an issue.
Okay.
They just try not to go into deep water. They seem very concerned. Um,
Too
give
bad.
me
Too bad I'm air
a
genasi, not a water one.
Give me a perception check.
10.
All right, yeah, you're fine. Everything's cool. Everything's good.
Okay.
You jump into the water, you have your eyes closed, you're having a great time. You're like, I don't understand, and then just keep going. You're at least in the harbor, and they seem, if you look back at all, they might seem a bit relieved, and then there you go. So you are now in the water, swimming across. It seems to be some kind of giant fort. Now you're seeing a couple different guards over here in this building. Wait, wrong
That
layer.
one.
Yeah, that one right there. A couple different. Seems to be some kind of fort. But back to the dino races. Dagosaurus, where are you?
3 gold, take it or leave it. It'll be 35 gold in a minute.
Free gold.
It'll be 35 gold in a minute.
All right.
You sell me this dinosaur, I'll put him in the races. If he doesn't win, I'll chop him up and sell him to a butcher.
Well, they have that. That's what I'm trying to convince him to do. You don't understand. He's like he thinks that this can win a race. I don't see that happening.
Did our heal checks do anything? Or medicine checks?
Medicine checks. Medicine. Oh, those are good. Those are really good. Sorry, we're all over the place. Those are really good.
Just me.
You do notice that there is some odd healing that's gone on. This creature has had an injury for a long time. You can try to cast maybe some cure wounds on it so that it heals a bit better.
I do have cure wounds, so I can do that very easily.
I do as well.
Um,
I mean,
And yeah, so cure wounds you think could help.
could
It
I
might
could
make
I
it
try
a
to
bit
do an
stronger,
animal
but
could I try to do an animal handling while he does that to try to make it work a little better?
there we go.
sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my
Handle.
animal handling is +0. I really want to ride this thing, but I'm definitely +0.
Yeah, he's pretty taken by you. All the focus is on you as you just kind of pet it, and it seems to relax. Eric goes in. That's good. That's enough healing. You notice that it isn't, you would say, like perfect. It isn't like back to normal, but it does seem a little bit better. It's elongated more instead of kind of like having a more of a cripple look. Uh, so that helped. Let's see here. Still trying to find this token. Here we go. Interesting what they list. Okay, let's paste this guy right here. They're
Oh,
huge.
jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, he would be because the map isn't quite right, but he's
Right.
still like much bigger.
Because
So
he wouldn't be able to. There would be no race at that size. There's just
yeah,
one,
if I
turning
yeah,
around in a
if I
circle
start
in place.
if I start the race at the finish, do I just win? Is that how that works?
Right. Since I'm
Okay, I
the
have a
entire
I have a
size of the
plan.
track.
what is your plan?
Well, did we get this thing? We didn't get him yet.
They
No,
did
you
not
healed someone
sell.
else's animal.
Yeah, they healed someone else's animal yet.
God damn it.
It's not officially sold yet. No.
All right, boys, 35 gold
30,
for this hunk of
35.
junk.
Well, now he's better. Like we can probably we would make more selling him for meat on the market than that.
What would you
Can we
get for
also use
selling
them
him
as
for
like
parts?
a pack, like animal, and have them drag our gear through the jungle?
That
Yeah.
would be pretty cool.
I mean, we
See how he
could.
does in the race.
A lot of people don't
Yeah.
really bring the dinosaurs through the jungle. They're there, but they don't usually bring them through like that. They're kind of difficult to get around sometimes.
Because they're
But if
so
you need
big.
something to carry, yeah, you can't really hide. Some adventurers don't really like that, so
I've got nothing to hide. I want to drop acid with my Stegosaurus.
I did nothing wrong. I got nothing to
All right.
hide.
What price are these guys asking for this Stegosaurus then?
I mean, like 400.
400
Yeah, 400.
just for meat.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we even have 400? I don't even think we have 400 gold.
Well, since we just helped save and make your Stegosaurus raceable, maybe we could get a little bit of whatever you're going to win from racing it.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
God damn it.
We're not exactly sure if it will listen to us.
Well, I've built a little
What are you
bit of a
talking
rapport
about,
with it.
Charlie? He doesn't listen to you? Your own dinosaur doesn't listen to you?
No, 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 no. See, and like Charlie's kind of panicking. No,
His
no.
panic voice.
He loves me. He's like in like this odd denial, and he's like, we bonded. He ate an apple from my hand. It means a lot.
Do we do a perception to see how the dinosaur acts towards him?
Yeah. Go give me an insight check.
Even worse.
And I just realized that the map is turned, so that way is south.
Oh yeah, he loves them.
I see. So it's southeast,
Yeah,
just at
like
the eastern exit.
this way, yeah, like to go cuz I was thinking like, wait, how does this lead into the woods going like that way? But bottom right, north is to the right.
Hmm.
So that's the way that leads into the woods that we were all talking about.
I gotcha.
It's like, oh, okay. Good thing I took a lap around the entire town. Discovered the
uh,
stuff that isn't here.
insight. You notice that this Stegosaurus won't let Charlie very close besides just the reins.
Mm.
He's not as fond as he is. Like J4 has really connected with the Stegosaurus, and it's more meaningful to the Stegosaurus than Charlie has this whole time.
Listen, Charlie, a friend
So
is getting along great with the Stegosaurus. Let him race it and give us some of the profits. And I promise you,
Uh,
we'll give him something extra to make him go even faster.
all right, okay. Just for racing, what can we manage? And then they kind of go and they're talking back and forth, kind of yelling quietly back and forth to each other.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
well, all right. If we win, we can pay. We can pay the rider 100 gold if we win. If
If
we
you
win,
win,
what happens if we lose?
we don't really have much. He's been our hugest investment. We can do like 10 gold.
Well, okay, so still getting something out of it.
and we get to be in a dinosaur race,
I mean, dream come true, really, but yes.
what if we bet on him? What if we sponsor him and then we bet on him?
It's it's
How would
gonna
anyone know
be.
that we sponsor him? It'll be our secret.
See, this is gonna be tough. They're going up against T Rexes, Triceratops, uh, you know, Hadrosauruses, different things like that. You know,
Everybody knows
uh,
Stegosaurus is the fastest of all of those,
I don't believe that's true.
obviously.
I don't believe that's true. Um,
they're allowed to play dirty. The race can be interesting because the dinosaurs seem to mess with each other a bit. It will be great. It will be a great time.
I'm just gonna take J4 aside and be like, listen, I'm gonna give you like 3 or 4 of these frenzy darts for you to use on your Stegosaurus
Well, what
when
if I
you're in the
use them?
race.
So what if I use them against other dinosaurs? Because I would not want to harm the dinosaur I made friends with.
We want to give our dinosaur the crazy edge. Or maybe I'll give you a few and you decide how you want to use them.
I I can't believe I just somehow just got locked into being the racer, but okay.
You're the one who's the one who it likes? I thought it was Tom's character.
It
It,
is.
it
It
You
was.
is.
you were
It
Yeah,
right.
is.
you're the
Tom's
only
trying
one
to
he'll
back out
trust.
now, but
No,
Yeah.
I just
J4.
J4 when he was like, "Oh, I'll just make nice with the dinosaur," was not intending that he would be a racer, but if that's what's going to be, that's what it's going to be.
That is what it's gonna be.
What is J4? What kind of class?
Jimmy,
A druid.
Oh, right. Well, then yeah.
makes sense.
Okay,
I'm
so
just
let's do
trying
this.
to.
What do I need to know about racing dinosaurs?
Yeah, can we at
All
least
right,
take him around?
um, the odds based off of the different speeds that you know of, you know that they're not in your favor. Um,
It's okay. We're gonna
it
put
is
things in our favor, and then he's
it's
gonna win.
very it's very off. But if you win, it is 7 times your wager. So whoever bets on your dinosaur is 7 times the gold. And I don't know where Gust is right about now, but I hope he's close so that he can also get in on this by the time the race starts, which will be
Feel like
in
he'll
a
be
few.
running and then be at the door by the time the race starts. He won't
Where,
even know it's us. He'll just be like, "Oh,
Gust, where did you go?
Where did you go?
Oh, I see you. I finally found you. I don't know what's the. Can you please make a little map of the path you took?
Yes. So I have and I feel like I'd be maybe here at this point. So
Good.
I have to zoom out. So my path was I'll do a freehand. So is someone making a dino joke?
They should be.
I thought I saw, hey, you're a Cheetosaurus.
You're Cheaposaurus Rex, aren't you?
Uh, Buddy's watching Friends in the other room.
I thought you were in a barn.
I
That
am.
is that is quite the
Journey.
journey. Yes.
Well, I mean,
So,
they got from, here and they had to go all the way through and get to here. And I assume they were walking like normal people while I was sprinting all around town
Like a madman.
like a youthful man.
all right. You pass the fish markets over here. Yep. The number 19 fish markets.
Yep.
That's where they're selling that. Something to note
Right after climbing out of the water.
right here is a
Public bathhouse. Nice.
yes. You will also notice that there's lots of beautiful and fit people there. Lots of people in the nude who are using some public bathrooms. There's private bathrooms. There's some people uh, trying to give other people massages and stuff, different things like that. There's services there, and there's stuff that says will help your exhaustion fade away. Um, so that you notice that. You don't really pass this, but I'll give it to you anyway. There's dye works down there. People working on different colored dyes. There you go. And that is all in the market ward. That's where you've passed so far. You're coming up on 18. This seems to be the other market, I believe. Very bad color scheme, but there you go.
I feel like by the time I get to here, I would go with a perception check and see if I notice anything going on over there, and if not, then I would continue lapping around the city.
All right.
Through gust
If you don't
fashion.
notice anything right here, Gust, you do notice that there is a strange group of people walking up here that are misplaced. They seem to be wearing red robes, and they just seem very out of place talking to different people. They almost look like, I don't know how specific I can be with this, but with like Yu Yu Hakusho, there was one team in like the
The
it's not the Tournament of
demon
Power,
tournament?
the Demon Tournament, and they
Yeah.
all came out in like those black robes. Each one of them had like they were all covered head to toe, and you didn't know what they looked like, and then they shut it off, and then they're
Yeah.
it's just like
That was
that
where the
anime
wind
here.
dude was?
Yeah, exactly. So they
Yep.
have that kind of garb on, but it's all in red.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what you notice. Don't seem too friendly. Let me see here. Trying to get the race ready for you guys. There's lots of stuff already in here. Gonna get that out. And you're still running around the city? You're not joining everyone at the dino place?
So, I figured kind of like how what happened up at the Raptor execution area. If I noticed with like a 14 that there's like a crowd of people gathering at the
Oh yeah.
dyno races from there, then I'd maybe make my way over. And then if
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm not that interested, I would just take off again. But if I do
Okay.
notice it, I'd like to kind of make my way down.
Okay, you notice it. You notice that there is a group, and you also, let's see, give me another perception check just to make sure you can find your party easily. Just let me know what you get because I'm on different pages.
16.
16. All right, yeah, you find the rest of the party just fine. Make sure that everything's here.
Gosh, you won't
Uh,
believe this plan we got. We're gonna fix one of the dinosaur races and make a shitload of money.
What a magnificent beast. I want to pet it.
all right, yeah, you can go over and try to pet it. Give me an animal handling.
12.
All right, it definitely doesn't react to you the way it did to
Yeah.
J4, but it's not, it doesn't seem malicious or anything like that. So,
You are a fine beast, and I know with your effort, it will not betray you. You can win this race.
I notice you're saying that to the beast and not to J4.
You're not the one carrying him. Are you? I don't understand how this race works.
You and me both.
All
Yeah,
right,
you have the Stegosaurus as the jockey.
yeah, that might happen. We don't know yet.
There's so much.
Let me bring you guys over just as soon as I have dinosaurs that are eluding me that I cannot find to put on this map.
The
There's a
T-Rex,
lot of them.
Triceratops, Hadrosaur.
Yes. There's
Those
also
were what I was promised.
Pterodactyls.
That's not
Dinon
fair. They can fight
Deinonychus.
Deinonychus.
Deinonychus,
Deinonychus.
thank you very
Dionysus.
much.
Nope, that's a different thing.
Isis. It's just Isis.
Yeah,
Yep. Well, nailed it.
slowly abbreviated to ISIS.
It's not Dionysus, it's Dino Isis.
Why?
Welcome to Jurassic East.
Interesting. Can
Be right
tell
back.
that
I'm just grabbing a phone charger.
not
Just one sec.
they were not expecting me to do that. Oh, here we go. Fucking found you, little bastard. It's because he's smaller. Alright, those are stranger. I wonder why they're not as quick.
They're smaller, little legs.
Little legs.
Big hearts.
Are there any small dinosaurs that I could enter the race by carrying them?
uh, you can try. There are smaller dinosaurs that you do see running around. I cannot remember their names, those like little tiny ones. You can try.
Compsognathus?
Yeah, you can try to grab one of those. I imagine if we have the entire party in the background, we then see Gust in the background running after one of those tiny dinosaurs running back and forth. You know, that kind of thing going on. We got a small T-Rex, young T-Rex. Okay.
Is there any sort of person that I can see around that seems like they would be like an efficient of the races? That it would be like I can ask about the rules.
Oh yeah,
Because it's
do
just like,
that.
excuse me, sir. What are the rules of the dino races?
Well, you need to be riding a dinosaur, and we'll say. Let me just find that.
What counts as riding?
Well, on the dinosaur's back. That much he can tell you. And even though that's a weird way to begin, but he saw you running back and forth trying to catch a dinosaur. You cannot carry that thing. It you that would be pretty bad to ride on its back. You probably would crush it. Uh, okay, so everyone else can try to bet. There's a bunch of people around the stadium trying to anyone from one silver piece, or no, one copper piece all the way to like 500 gold. You can try to give it to, you know, get in on that any way you want. And then I'll show you the different options as soon as we get to that. For Tom, what you need to know, player
Hey guys,
character,
sorry, I was
make it
just getting my
involved.
phone charger.
Okay, so a race runs for 300 feet. Every round, each rider must make a animal handling check.
Okay.
Oh
The
boy.
DC is different for different types of dinosaurs, listed in the racing dinosaurs table. Okay.
How much for a Stegosaurus that loves you?
Well, you do have that bond, so we might have advantage on the first few until it turns sour. Maybe if it does do that, but we'll
Okay,
see.
but definitely a frenzy uh dart would throw a monkey wrench in things.
I think so.
Good, that's what you're doing then.
No, then he just loves you emphatically.
So
Or
much
would I be
more.
close enough to the side of the ring that I could just maybe tag a dinosaur with a dart while
I
I'm
mean,
just
if you
watching the
guys
show?
want to enter in as racers versing them and you wanted to go against Mac and Charlie and anyone else in the party, you're welcome to bet on any dinosaur you want.
Oh no.
You're
We're
welcome
we're putting
to.
all our money on Stego, and then we're gonna put frenzy darts on the other dinosaurs and see what happens.
All right, that sounds good. I'm gonna open it up to people
That's
to
my
bet
plan.
soon. Okay.
How many
Let's
dinos
see.
are racing in this race?
Let me see, because I will bring that up in just a moment. I'm trying to put them in order of betting.
Okay.
Up. So we have edit here. Where are these being? We got all right, I'm gonna bring you guys over just so you see. Here we go. These are all the different ones. This is the one that J4. I almost said Hal. J4 will be riding.
No Hal here.
No Hal here, just J4.
I like how I'm at the back.
Yeah, you didn't
You
qualify very high.
let's see this one. You'll notice that the lead T-Rex is Big Honker. That is his name.
This guy right there. Oh, I'm on the right thing. I'll just do this. This guy right here. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see.
Wonder if he's Jewish or something.
What? Big Honker?
Yeah, well, is he Jewish or
My
something? He's
goodness.
got a big honker.
Jeez.
Oh boy.
Listen. Just because Kanye is saying things doesn't mean.
I know.
We got Yee Jr.
Let's
on the
not all
phone.
jump on the train downhill.
Okay, she's Jewish. I'll defend that here.
True.
Well trained. Okay, here we
Is
go.
that
Here's
the
a
is that
name.
the one with like the red and yellow face? Is the big honker?
Yeah. That one.
Yep, the dude up front. Well, I feel confident that we can beat Ankylosaurus. That's what all I feel confident about right now.
We can
Right.
definitely
Second,
stop
why do they
him.
have different names?
Is the
No, I'm
the
just gonna pump
race?
tranquilizer darts. I'm gonna have you pump tranquilizer darts into big honker. I mean the frenzy darts.
I don't. So as a druid who's connected with an animal, I don't think I can do that, Frogman.
I'll have to sneak up and do it from the sidelines then.
This one is.
Stop it, Frank. Stop it.
What are you talking about?
It's an egg.
We're gonna lose the race.
Do you want an egg?
This was
Here's
the
an egg.
whole plan.
It reminds me of that episode where he has them all like betting on the little kids' games. And I just have all these like Vietnamese guys in the stands gambling on my game.
Yes, right. That was the one where anything goes, right?
Yep, anything
Or
goes.
wait, was that a different one? Because
Oh no, that was a different one. You're right. It was
because
it was
that
something
was
that
when
happened
they
over a
had
couple of
to,
episodes.
yeah, they had to do, was it community service? And then they
Yeah, they're
had to
doing
do
community
the,
service. Yeah.
yeah, and they were both coaching different teams. Wow. You guys even qualified like shit. Well, if I'm saying you guys, it would have to be like this, wouldn't it?
Keeping that capital. What do you guys want to name your Stegosaurus that just qualified?
Peter Nincompoop.
Peter Nincompoop. All right.
That was the name of
Another
Charlie's
beater.
horse.
How about is it a male dinosaur or a female dinosaur? Have we established that?
I
I
think
don't think
you
we
would have.
have, but you did do a medicine check.
That's,
It is
that
male.
was the first thing you checked.
How about Jeffrey Plates?
Jeffrey Plates. Are we gonna
Let's-
Peter Nincompoop or Jeffrey Plates?
Nincompoop.
Think who it is. We got 2 votes.
It's more than 2 people. I'm rolling for it. Higher is plates. All right, so 2 and 2. Eric,
Okay, so
Eric,
tiebreaker,
you can be
or are we
you're the
rolling?
tiebreaker.
Or who cares?
it says here we have one available name here, Mountain Thunder.
Oh shit.
Oh damn. So Jeffrey Plates.
Guess so.
Break blade.
Jeffrey Plates. Okay. All right. So here's how it goes. Anyone that wants to bet, they can bet. You can put down any amount of gold that you want. It's all good. Let's see. So everyone, the odds that Big Honker will win is pretty high. And then there's also Uptow's favorite right here, Banana Candy, Bone Cruncher, Grung Stomper, Scarback, Nasty Boy, Jungle Princess, and then Jeffrey Plates.
Oh fuck.
And
Why do I feel like
Wow,
Frank
who's
should
gonna
start
win?
betting on Nasty Boy?
now, right in the middle is Grung Stomper. His is 1-1. So any bet that you make on that is. Oh, yeah, I guess earlier it should have been 1-50. But now that I see odds in front of me. But yeah,
So this way,
he's.
the odds are, you get less. So
Yeah,
you bet 100 to get 150. Whereas this way, you bet 100 to get 200 sort of thing. Or no,
right.
200 would be right here because you get your
Yes.
100. And
Yes,
then
if you bet 100,
past
yeah.
is better odds, 3
Right.
to 1. We're 7 to 1.
Yeah, the reverse 1-7 is you guys. You would make 7 times the amount that you bet for him to win. It doesn't look very likely, but you can still bet on that, and it is possible, especially that we have a druid supporting
And
Jeffrey
we have
Plates
a ringer.
and potential madness darts going on here. So,
Yeah, no, definite madness starts going on. I
That's what
just have
makes
to
it.
make it.
That's what sells it.
But I think I can sneak. I got pretty good stealth.
You are a
Just sneak
rogue,
to the
so
sidelines.
let's hope so.
Maybe hide in one of these trees and just shoot darts at them as they go by. Hopefully not accidentally hit Jeffrey Plates.
Don't worry, he's got plates anyway.
all right. So we'll see how this goes. Who wants to bet on what and how much so that we can write this down so we can
You
get
know what?
this going.
I'm gonna bet 20 on Jeffrey Plates. I'm gonna believe in our boy.
Thank you. I don't know if you should, but thank you.
You know what? I'm going to. It's just money. Who needs it?
Okay, so we got
I'm just a
Brian with
frog with simple tastes.
Jeffrey Plates. All right. Anyone else?
Like I want
I
to
want 5 on Jungle Princess.
right.
Wrong.
5 on jungle. Princess Carolyn. Okay.
I think I'm gonna be putting 2 on banana candy.
Two.
It's
We're talking gold here, right? Everyone's talking gold.
yes.
Yeah.
2 on
We're not
banana
some fucking commoners.
candy. All right.
Do I sound like a peasant to you?
Not with that voice.
Eric, what are you thinking? Got anyone that you think looks good that you want to put money on?
I'm not going to put any money on myself. I'm just going to influence from the sideline.
I'm
Nice.
You're gonna
also
Perfect.
I'm
influence.
gonna put 2 more on Jeffrey Blates.
2 more on Jeffrey Plates. Okay. Bring them up here. All right, 2 on Jeffrey Plates. Okay. All right.
Bet on
Let's do
every dino I can't lose.
two
It's
and
fair.
two
Damn
It's
it.
here.
true.
You can't match that big brain
2
energy.
here.
That's
All
my
right, let's see.
intelligence of 8. Looking out for me.
All right, let's see here. So this seems like it's going to work a little odd here, but let's go for it. All right, so big honker. We're gonna start just because I can only move them one by one. See, go up to here. So size going right there. Boom. All right, big honker goes up to that point. They let's see. Is there any easier way to do that than going one by one? I'm gonna start copying Kevin's voice because it's addicting now.
Difficult
One by
not to.
one.
Well, you could select a few by boxing them,
It's
dragging
strange
them
because
along the same path.
they're trying to. Yeah, we can try to see
Smash
if they
each other.
go neck and neck. So let me
And
roll
yes, it
die
is.
because they all need to make different checks. Let's see. Roll die. Let's try to do this quick. Nope. That's weird. Necrogoblicon came up for no reason. That's good.
Not for no reason.
Because I typed in like Geo and I was going to Google to do roll dice, but
Gah. There it is.
auto corrected to that. Okay. Of
Well, the Geo and Goblicon.
course.
So it's just like, this part in the middle. It's like,
Oh, of
yeah,
course.
hell yeah.
Of course.
All right, we're gonna go right down the list. Try to go here. That is horrible. So he is only going to go up to here. Oh shit. Okay. There. 15. All right, Tom, give me an animal handling check. And are you going to use any darts from the get-go?
Not yet.
And has Brian told you what they do?
No, he has not. He said I should shoot them a natural 20 to start it off.
Well, I'll shoot them if he can't.
I
Like
have no idea why I
I'll
just
try and
rolled
hide in the
again,
trees
but
and shoot them, since he probably won't be able to. But I think I can get up in these trees without being noticed and shoot darts at them as they run by.
All
because
right,
he might not be able to.
limping horribly somehow, for the grace of God, just being a very great animal handler. We're gonna even give you just a little bit more. There we
Well,
go.
But I am.
well, through
Would I be
God,
able to
all
do?
things are possible. So jot that
Yeah.
down.
So
So
jot
jot
that
that
down.
one down. Would I be able to do a stealth to see if I can hide in these trees and like tag these dinosaurs as they run by?
Try to roll some stealth right there. You're gonna need to go high, but maybe with before the race started, if you wanted to do that, we can do that. So stealth.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's bad.
Terrible.
I thought it was like on a much lower number. Let me see. I wonder if I have anything I can do to like fix that.
Why is this being so weird? Oh my God, come on.
TJ, how close are all the dinosaurs while they're running, by the way? Like, if one were to trip up, would it end up, catching a few of them at the same time?
Would it be a
It,
uh, Tour de France
Yeah.
situation?
Nice.
oh yeah, they would be.
Bicycle crash.
Flipping over each other
It could
because the
be.
car stopped in the middle.
Okay.
It
Stegosaurus is
could
great
be.
at getting out of those situations,
Because I
though.
was thinking about casting a snare into the group of them.
What does that do?
Um, it
And you know that
it creates a rope.
this will
Here.
affect Jeffrey plates as well, right?
Well, I was trying to cast it so it wouldn't affect him. Like, I
Okay.
have to figure out where he is in the pack, but I'll.
Okay. I would wait till just the next round so that you can when you see some separation, then you can do that.
Sounds good.
All right. And then we have going next, we have Bone. No, not Bone. Where's Bone? Oh, here's Bone. He did not do well. He's back here. Right there. Sprung. Surprisingly, up here,
What
we got
size are these
Nasty
things?
Boy.
Large.
Yeah, they're
Okay, these are only
some of
large.
no, some of them are huge.
Yeah,
I just
that's
needed to I just needed to bring them down just so that they could
right.
fit and make it more manageable on
I
the
didn't
track.
yeah,
So,
based on because I didn't know if like these guys on these little ones were actually large, and then these guys were all huge, just in comparison.
nope, let's not do that. Let's not do that path. Are you guys seeing these paths that I'm taking? They're crazy. Here,
Yep,
amazing.
just saw it.
Yes, 1, 2, 3.
Some steps.
Jungle Princess. 60 right here. Okay. Now this is beginning of a new round. We're going to go all the way to just the other side of the map. We're going to go right over to here. Right there. Just to go around, because it's supposed to be around 300 feet. But we're going to go a little bit more than that instead of all the way around. And Eric, we'll just say that you're in the stands over here. What does Snare do and who is it affecting?
Um, well, what it does is you cast it creates a circle within a 5 foot radius on the ground or the floor. Um, oh, I have to touch. Never mind.
It's
Never
okay.
mind. I won't be able to
Range.
do it.
Okay.
So,
Any other spells or anything that you want to cast on it?
nah, I can't do anything else other than that. I don't want to just cast inflict wounds or something,
Okay.
which is also touch. But yep, I'm fine. I'll just
Okay.
let everyone else do their thing.
Perfect. All right. So, uh, Brian, are you doing anything now that you're in the trees over here? You're in this tree right here.
Yeah,
What are
I'm
you trying to
totally
do?
okay. So I did make it in the tree.
You need to make it made it in the tree.
I'm totally gonna try and nail some of these big meat-eating dinosaurs with poison with frenzy darts.
Which ones?
Okay, which tree? I'm in this tree. We were saying.
This one right here. This is the tree you're in.
Okay. Let me see what my range is on my darts here. On my blowgun. 25. It says 25 feet, 100 feet.
So
What is
25
that?
feet with like regular and then 100 feet with disadvantage. So you will be rolling with disadvantage
Oh
because
boy.
there it's further out. I know that that's yeah what it says there, but yeah, actually that would work. Yeah, you can roll that normally. You won't be rolling with disadvantage for that. I mean,
Yeah,
you could get
I want
the
to try and lay in 3 shots on at least 3. So whichever 3 I can probably get a decent shot on that are bigger dinosaurs. I want to just go like 3 darts. Oh yeah, I can get Pinocchio nose and
I mean,
yeah,
you got
those 3.
within this time frame of the
Oh,
race,
I can't. I
they're all
probably
running
can't do
away from
3.
you. You get one
Then I'm probably
attack.
gonna aim for this one because if I miss, maybe I'll hit this one by accident if I'm lucky.
Which one? You're trying to do bone?
Big
Or
honker.
okay, you're trying to do big honker. Okay. All right. Roll to hit.
Alrighty. Let's see. Blowgun.
Also, can you make before you do that roll, could you make an intelligence check?
Oh.
Just I wanted to see.
Let's see. Would they be too big for my darts?
No, nothing like that.
Thank
I'm gonna.
goodness.
They might be unaffected potentially, possibly if they pass because I you saw with the poison description that I put in there, right? It's
Uh, I'd have to
there's a
check it again.
they have a con save
Oh boy.
for these. So if they pass a con save, then it's fine. All right. So just to give you a different idea with that, I I'm gonna say that you still think Big Honker would be cool because he's the big one and he's coming up the rear and would try to attack the dinosaurs going forward. Him
Hmm.
going insane would probably be the best if it was a battle royale. But being a race, you might want to go up a little bit higher so that we can get the, you know,
Okay.
bottleneck up there. If
Yeah,
this one
sounds like a
goes
good idea.
crazy, if this one were to turn and hit this one, then that gives you more odds with
That
Jeffrey up
sounds like
here
a great
and
idea.
Hood
What if I used
up steps.
what if I put the poison on a longbow instead of the blowgun? Would that work better? Well, I guess I don't have disadvantage either way, right? I think it's pretty much the same either way. And I want to hide it.
Yeah, you wanna hide it. So it would be just 25 feet just to get this one.
That's okay.
Um,
All right, here we go. It's rolling. Nice and slow-mo action.
yeah, let's go for it.
Oh, wow. Fuck me.
Okay. All right, roll for some damage.
And I use up one of the what do I get? I get like 10 uses of the poison.
Yeah.
Rolled.
Wait.
All right, let me just see something. It doesn't. The six doesn't hit the
Oh,
dinosaur.
I was like,
son of a bitch.
there's no way. Like,
Did
even
I
if it
get
did,
Um,
maybe it like just hit the hide or something. Just, it's like, no way, it's 6 hits, right? Oh, Jesus. All right, so no worries on these things.
He hits the guy riding the dinosaur.
so actually, I made a separate roll, and I'm going to say yes. Um,
word?
he hits the jockey on the back of this. The what you see is the jockey. Let's see if they can. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's a natural one. There we go. This jockey is going insane.
Oh.
And Brian, you want to read the description of the poison in your inventory?
Yeah, let me find it. Sorry.
I
It
know that
says
it's
frenzy
effective.
poison. A creature that is exposed to poison must make a DC 12 con check. On success, nothing happens. On a fail, target is filled with rage. The target must attack the nearest creature with a melee attack. This has advantage. All attacks have advantage against the poisoned creature. The target creature can repeat the save at the end of the turn. So is he attacking the dinosaur, or is the dinosaur
Yes.
attacking?
He
Like
just
punching
starts
it?
he just starts wailing on the back of this
Like Super
dinosaur's head.
Mario punching it in the back of the head?
Yeah, yeah. Like trying to jump off of it,
Just
leaving Yoshi in a pit. Like
just
just
Yeah.
just
cruel.
DK. I was
Yeah.
thinking just it's on its back and it's just like the DKA move where she's just smacking his hands.
Yes. Let's go.
Also, TJ, I love
Yes.
it. Well done. You just gave him
Yeah.
rage.
Yes.
To be like, oh
We're
shit.
gonna we're
I
he's
like
recklessly
once he was saying
attacking.
that, and I wanted to look and read it, and it's like nice. Yep, exactly. Reckless attack. It's like yeah, that fits very well. Awesome.
So he's attacking the dinosaur. We're going to make another roll. This guy is he's gonna fail on his animal handling. It's just that's just how it's gonna go. Yeah, okay, he even rolled a one on that anyway, because I just hit re-roll. So this guy just sucks. So this dinosaur actually hits over at the rail, goes back and tries to bite the caddy off of him. So we have this dinosaur out. Scarback, that's a 2, so he's going to go back right behind here. Tom, give me an animal handling check.
Okay.
Hi, Tom.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh
21.
jeez.
Am I allowed to do anything else on the turn besides animal handling?
I mean, are you trying to shoot back a dart or
No,
something?
I was not going to shoot back a dart. I just didn't know about casting spells because you said you could play dirty, right?
You can try, but your action would be, handling the animal. So the people like around you could do that. I mean, like you can try to throw a dart back or
No,
something like that, but
that's fine.
it'd be
Yeah, no, well, so I have one other thing that I could try, and that is mimicry. I can mimic sounds that I've heard. So if I've heard like somebody, like one of the other riders, like the dude maybe on the Triceratops, like calling something, I would like call the opposite if I had picked up anything like that.
yeah. I don't know if you would hear that. You can try to do some mimicry. Let's see, what roll would we do? Let's try to do an intimidation roll.
Well, it says for mimicry, it says you can mimic sounds you have heard. A creature can tell these sounds or imitations with an insight check opposed by your deception check.
Dad, you can't be a dinosaur.
I didn't do
Okay,
so well.
Or is he yelling at the dinosaur? And then the dinosaur's just like, no, the guy who yells like that is on top of me, not in front of me.
yeah. These animals have
Really
had some
smart. Way to
training. They're
think
working
about
with
it.
their jockeys. That's Aptow's favorite.
Damn, that guy is fast.
Was right around the corner there.
Why me one running when he wins?
75. Scarback gets behind. Jungle Princess.
Yeah, we gotta something's gotta happen with that guy.
Surprising. Grungstopper. What is he? He does. Also other. Nasty boy right up the rear here. Alright. Big Honker, unfortunately, isn't doing too well. Even though big bet there. All right, now he's gonna get caught up. He has to go around. Shit. Oh no, I mixed them up. Oh well, one of them goes around up here. All right, so we're gonna just do one more round. I think that would be able to make it right here, potentially. Uh, Brian, do you want to try to Madden another dinosaur at
Yeah,
all,
hell
or
yeah. Oh, I guess they're not really in range.
Well, you are just with
uh,
disadvantage.
yeah, you just have disadvantage trying to get him.
All right, I'll try and nail another one. Uh, I still want to. I really want to go for big honker. If I'm gonna have disadvantage anyway, I guess I'll go for big honker.
Well, by that point, the race might be over. If
I
he ever
do have
does
something
anything.
else
And
I
it's
can
three
try.
laps.
I just realized.
It's not 3 laps, right? It was only 300 feet. Does it stop
Oh, it
over?
was just 300 feet.
It's
Yeah,
supposed to be, but that's what it estimated for. But for this map that I got, I was going to just have it end right over here.
yeah.
Damn.
So, I mean,
I
Oh,
this
so
think
I
I've
guy.
really
I've
want to
got
hit
one
this
more trick
guy.
up my sleeve. I just realized,
You got one
depending
more
upon how
trick up
this
your
round
sleeve.
goes.
I'm gonna try and nail the Triceratops, although that's super out of range. Is that even beyond 100?
That's going to be even more difficult with everything in its way.
Hop in the air
Like,
and fire. Everyone will
Yeah.
see you, but love you for it.
Ah. I'm gonna try it. Whatever. I'm just gonna try. I'm sure
Well,
it'll be a one in a million shot. But if I make it, maybe could I climb? Could I at least make it to the top of the tree? Maybe so I have a better line of sight. Would that be possible?
um, and you can try to jump to the other tree or something like that if you want. It's going to be difficult from them running. It's also kind of giving away your position. You might be seen in the
No,
middle of
just
the
like
race.
being at the top of the tree. If I could just be a little bit higher up, maybe see a little bit better. But if not, then it doesn't matter. I'll just make my shot either way.
Mm.
I'm just gonna go for my shot. I'm just gonna do it. That's it. All
And
right,
you're trying to hit the
Triceratops.
Triceratops. Okay.
Okay, come on, Titty. Oh God. Okay, that's probably not good enough. Is that
One
not good enough
more.
with the first one? Of
Let me see. I have something here.
course.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
All right, and I've used two things of the potion.
Yeah, that's the second one. This 14 doesn't count, but he had a 20 and an 11. Unfortunately, it goes down to 11, and so that misses. But then we have this continuing.
Tom, if you have a trick up your sleeve, now's the
I
time.
think I got to move.
All right, let's roll. Oof, oof, oof. Okay,
All right,
Tom,
that's
what are
another
you thinking of
21.
doing?
damn.
I can't
No,
do it because
excellent.
if I no, I'm just saying. So I was gonna summon my wildfire spirit, and then have it instantly teleport us another 15 feet, but I can't do that because it's an action to use the wild shape action. So
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Damn, I can't believe we're gonna lose the race. Tom? I gave you no needles, so I don't think that would matter.
I'm just saying I rolled rocks for this. I rolled a
Yeah.
crit and then two 21s. So
Uh,
if I don't think I could have done much better. So
yeah.
uh, Stupid Triceratops.
if anything, I think the Triceratops juice is juicing. So
Yeah, he's juicing for sure.
Well, there we go. Actually, I should want to look
that little
where
guy
this
really
she
kept
actually
up.
came in. Actually came right there, went there. Nasty boy.
Yeah, it was Forest Princess or whatever.
50. It's really good because if you got Big Honker, he was just gonna eat Jungle Princess.
Yeah, I had a strange feeling that might happen.
You know, Big Honker was the fan favorite, though. It's odd that Big Honker is so far back.
You were saying
Oh my god. Oh my
his
god.
his his rolls were so bad, but if we did this, because the only reason we did it this way is you were participating in the race. Besides that, if people wanted to bet one at a time and do the race, we would just do. They have different roles, and then there's a different way of doing this. But because you were in the race, we had to go like step by step. His movement was if the rider rolled well, was like 100 feet, but he
Wow.
rolled so poorly that it just the minimum was rolled. So, but he finished just behind you, past the other dinosaurs, because the last roll he got above 15 and was able to use his full movement speed all the way up here. A lot of these other ones did it. Your rolls were amazing that I gave you 20 extra feet of movement because you had the slowest dinosaur. I gave you 20 extra feet with all of yours because you did a nat 20, so I gave you 40 feet more, and then all the other ones were above 20, so I'm just like, okay, I'm going to give you the max of 60, but your movement speed was 40, and it was crippled, and I was just like, okay, we're going to just do it this way. So I was giving you a fighting chance.
I
So
appreciate it.
you did well, but that's how Tav's favorite uh, came in first. So I don't think anyone,
No one won.
No one
No
no
one
won.
Nope,
put
one.
money on the
nope, we got
Triceratops.
nothing.
Well, I think we got 10 gold out
I'm
of it,
out
though,
20
right?
gold.
Because they
Yep,
said
the
they'd give
rider
us.
got 10.
Right, I got 10. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I put
Which
my
I
four
will.
gold away. I got rid of it. And then let's see. Yeah, I didn't get any of that back.
I will. I will. I
I
will
didn't
split
bet
the
at all.
10 gold evenly amongst the party. Everybody gets what? There's 5 of us.
We get
One,
2 gold.
one,
Yeah,
two,
five
three,
people
four,
who
five. Yes.
participated. Yeah.
So
I'll
everybody
I'll
gets
Well,
2
take it.
gold.
there's currently 5 of us, and
Can't believe I wasted 2 darts.
we're gonna get rid of that
They're
immediately.
they're exploring other parts of the city, and you approach, and well, let's see if this is an accurate. Yeah, that's probably a decent expression, I guess. Maybe even a little bit more, a little bit cause for concern. Um, and they're stressed out, and they're like, okay, um, well, we promised you 10 gold. Thing is, the thing is, all right. Charlie bet it all on Big Honker, and that was supposed to be a win. That was supposed to win. It was supposed to win. So, um, we can
Hey, Ken.
provide our services in other ways. We are here as explorers, and we were
It's
going
time
to
for
get
me to go.
we were going to be rich. We were going to be rich. Tell him, Charlie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the plan was we're gonna go out into the temples, and there's so much gold here, so much gold. We know where the gold is. We have our own map. We can show you. That's how we can pay you back.
But that sounds good to me. What does the rest
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
party
yeah, yeah.
think?
It's easy gold.
I
Charlie.
I don't know how I would feel because when they said that they can provide their services in other ways, I ran away.
I question that one too.
I'm all set. And so I didn't actually hear what the offer was. But I'm taking off to the public
We
bathhouses.
they they're pretty much
For
offering
their extra services.
to be your guides. They're like, listen, you know,
Oh, completely reasonable.
we can do that. They're like,
I'd
hey, free
I'd
of
even
charge,
agree.
Okay.
free
All right.
of charge. We would just want any loot if we found it. We would split it, of course, evenly. We would pay back everything we owe you, and um, um. But hey, Frogman, you wanted the dinosaur. You wanted the dinosaur, right?
Yeah, I wanted the dinosaur.
And then the Charlie's like, no, 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 not him. I love him. And he's like, you haven't even named him. What are you doing?
So Charlie,
You could just take
we
him
kind of came
along.
up with the name Jeffrey Plates. So maybe we could find a place for Jeffrey Plates to stay here in town while we go exploring.
I mean, yeah, I can take care of him. I mean, I call him Toe Knife because of the way his foot looks, but yeah.
I have noticed he makes a lot of noise when he's walking. Have you ever heard of Mittens?
Dago Mittens? I was actually designing that earlier. How do you know this?
I just thought of it. It just came to me while I was riding on Jeff.
Right. That's brilliant. Great minds. Great minds. All right, so we have these guys down here. They're offering to be your guides if you're going to leave. That is an option. I wanted to make sure we introduce them. Let's see. I'm gonna need some rolls here. I want to see what waves you made by riding a crippled dinosaur in this race and doing as well as you did. Coming in second place is still pretty good. Let me see if there's any other rewards here. Betting. Okay, so that's what they're doing. They're offering their services for free instead of the 10 gold. The other gold is lost, but maybe instead of their services, you want their guide services, then maybe you would want the dinosaur instead, which I think one party member might want. Might be able to sell it, but it doesn't seem like unless it's healed up that it would be worth very much. It might only be worth meat potentially.
I think the guide and the other map that they say they have is more what we're looking for.
Okay. So there is that. And give me just a straight up D20 roll.
All of us? Or it's just Tom?
Looks like it's a 4.
Alrighty. See what now we're making. Okay. That isn't much. Is there anywhere else that people want to explore off to before wrapping it up for tonight?
I think I'll
Um,
just follow the group as we go
my
into the
only
jungle.
question, my only big question was the house with the tree, or like this place. Um, I'm not on the right thing. This place over here.
Okay. Actually, yeah, Gust is almost over there. So if you guys wanted
So
to catch up behind him.
Gus took off for the public bathhouse,
All right, there you go.
but I don't know if when Gus gets to here, it's gonna be an issue because that looks like
No,
it's
so
down a little bit.
it does seem like it's a bit busy, but that is actually an overhead
Oh, that's actually, yeah, I
right
see it
there.
now.
That's a wall. That's an
Okay.
overhead. But as you go up there, you notice that there is a lot of people around here. Uh, Give me a perception check. Let's see if you're looking to the left or the right, or if you can see what's in either direction as you cross that bridge.
22.
All right, by just a quick sight, You notice that there are a few gladiators down here, over here, so that is making you think more Colosseum type stuff, fighting and whatnot. A lot of people who
Mm.
look like they're preparing for fights are
Right.
going down over here. Uh, over here is it seems very out of place. It seems like it should be more toward the upper merchant ward where there's a lot of wealth in the area. But you do notice that instead of like the rest of the surrounding area, when you get up here, everything becomes like luxurious again, especially down that way. There's a lot of different plants. It looks almost like, uh, what is it? Like Hanging Tower of Babylon type of thing. Beautiful uh, trees and other things just hanging in one with the building. Waterfalls coming from the building and different like golden plates and whatnot. It's a very wealthy building. It almost looks like beautiful by like modern kind of modern standards as well.
All right. Awesome. But I'm taking off to the bathhouses.
All right,
Classic.
that's actually a good call. There's something that if you make it to there would
Yeah,
work.
I think
All
I
right.
got there before.
All right, so we're gonna say who is trying to go where? Carolyn, are you sticking with the rest of the group? And I think everyone else is sticking with Tom, going to this mysterious building. And then Gust is going off on his own to the bathhouse. Are you trying to follow Gust? Or is there another location you would want to see?
I'll stick with the party for now.
Stick with the party. Okay. So Tom wants to find out what this building is. Eric, are you with that? Or do you want to go to the bathhouses?
Well, as an ooze, I don't think a bathhouse is probably the best place for one of a liquid nature. So I will be joining the party in the Gardens of Babylon over here.
All right, and then Brian, you said you're going with Tom as well.
Yeah, if we're following Charlie and Mac to some jewels of some kind or whatever
Oh
gold
no,
they were
no,
promising it.
they're hanging out, trying to uh,
Oh,
keep
they're
track
holding
of
up the dinosaur.
Jeffrey Plates and getting him situated. They're gonna get ready to adventure out with you if you guys choose them to be the guides. And
Okay.
if not, before you guys left, they're like, "We're gonna find a way to pay you back." Finger
Good. Yeah,
guns and
I'll just follow
everything.
Tom around.
Okay. So, like, as you go up here, what else can I tell you about this building? It is called the Hall of Gold.
Oh, wow. Not what I expected at all.
Yes. It is a magnificent structure. It has different temples in it. Let's see. Residence Club. This seems to be almost like a acts as like a bank for the rest of the city, where it is very secure, uh, lots of high security, but oddly enough, a lot of people are going in and out, but you can't go anywhere more than the main hall. You enter it and you see uh, uh, just this, really just showing off all of this wealth, but they are also keeping track of all of the gold that enters the city. This is probably like a middle point between all the money made from the dino races, from the Colosseum. from the bathhouse, this is like a central point where all that money is captured. So that's pretty much what this is.
Hmm. Well, not exactly what I thought this would be, but now we know where the bank is.
Yeah. And try
Yeah,
to
I gotta. I don't have any. I don't have wads of hundreds anymore.
it's the most secure
I dropped them
place.
on the ground a little while back to impress some chick.
Yep,
And they got
exactly.
kicked and they're gone now.
um, yeah, I think I would turn to everybody else and say, so is there somewhere else maybe we should go check out, or I I guess go back to Charlie and find out where we're headed next. And
Uh, Gus, were you yelling anything about the bathhouse as you
No, I
were
just
running
took
around?
off. That was just gone.
Okay. Okay, very good.
I mean, I was yelling my usual stuff about the power of youth,
All right.
but nothing, nothing that was helpful.
Okay. So, uh, yeah, unless anyone wants to go anywhere else, we can jump to the bathhouse real quick. Uh, you get there. What are you looking for?
I just kind of any sort of area that would be kind of like the main area that, like, to go in and get a bath.
You notice that there's lots of steam rooms. There is a different levels. You can tell that the people at the port take hygiene very seriously. Even people who seem to be lower status still have the public bathhouse. The water is cleaned, and it's weird because it's like they have this cleansing thing down. They have all they have steam rooms and they have private bathhouses, and then even above that, they have places where there's masseuses and everything like that. And there's also people around, you know, trying to sell the massages and whatnot. And if you approach anyone that is offering that, there's ones that are for how much? Let me see.
Oh, name your own price. Awesome. Okay.
I think it was 10 silver. But let me just check that real quick. Oh wait. This is why I have GM notes right here. Or not. You want to know why I can't click it? I'm on the GM layer and I'm clicking on it and I revealed it to you
Oh,
guys. That's why.
nice.
Hold on. Okay, let's see.
Right, we can't click it because they're tokens that are under your control.
Indeed. Someone comes over. Actually, yep, they're offering
Monsters.
just 10 silver pieces for a massage.
All right, so what's the works? You know, like a steam room, a bath,
Yeah, you'll
maybe
get
a
your
massage.
you'll get your private steam room. For that, see, that was 8 silver pieces for a private steam room, and then 10 for the massage.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so you do all of that. Roll a con check.
7.
7. She's working out a lot of tension on your body. It's probably from overtraining and whatnot. Uh, Especially after being, I guess, having a hardened body after running around the entire city with a stone over your head. She's having trouble uh, actually getting through to the muscle, but you feel relaxed. You will get 5 temporary hit points
Nice.
until lost. You go to the steam room next. Give me another Constitution check. They also give you a what's that thing? A thing of water. What holds water in this? I would say
An
like
alchemy jar.
no, no,
Get that
no. You
mayo.
can't be. No, we've had issues with that before. We had to ban those here. It took forever to get the mayo out.
So dumb.
I can't remember what it is. Is it just like an animal bladder or something like that?
Something.
Yeah,
Whatever
something
the.
like that.
I'm sure I have it, sort of thing, but
Give you that. Have water. Okay, perfect. You will have advantage
water
on
skin.
checks. You will have advantage on checks against um the heat for 3 days.
Wow.
3 days. Damn. Nice.
There you go. So you train your body in that way. Now you go out and you feel youthful.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Perfect.
All right, so I'll at this point I will assume that they would have finished their deal and whatever they were doing, and guess that they're back at the races. So I will sprint back to the races.
Okay. All right. Seeing that it's 11 past 11:30 now, I think we'll wrap it up. Time flies.
Oh yeah, baby.
Rub it up, baby.
Yeah.
Thanks for hosting, Teacher. Appreciate it. Thanks for the dino races.
I
Yeah,
hope you
that was
guys
very
enjoyed it.
unexpected. Very unexpected, but very cool.
Yeah, it was interesting with your game having that dodgeball type scenario. When you did that, I was like, oh my God, because I already read about this, and I was like, they're doing other weird things that are outside the realm of the usual. So I was like, we'll do that first. You can also come back and just place bets, or you can also try to, ride more dinosaurs. So, especially if you own one, if you get a better one or something, I don't know.
If I get one that's not
Now
lame,
that we know,
maybe I can do better.
big
Yeah,
honker.
but that's when you start. You're riding big honker, but you're rolling like crap. It's just like, come on.
Well,
Yeah, big
like
honker will throw you.
animal handling is just one of like my good, really good stats. So like as I get better, if I don't die and we come back, I'm just going to be better at that. So
Yeah. Yeah, I've got that.
All right,
I've got some good animal handling too.
cool beans. So, let's see. Just for next time, are we thinking of exploring anywhere else more, or are you guys just ready to like, hey, let's jump in the jungle, let's see what this is about?
I
I'm ready
kind of
for
really want
just
to go in the
running around in
jungle.
the jungle.
Yeah, now that we found some sort of guides and they have a map. Could we actually just really quick talk if everyone's available to talk about what the map is that they have? Once I run back, I'll have found out about everything from them
Yeah, did
because there
they
was no one
share
else to talk to.
map
So
with us?
They did not share the map. So they had the map. They did not share it.
Can we go back and say, hey, show us your map?
Sure. Wait, we can
yeah,
do that next time when you guys are heading out. Yeah.
do they have like an idea of where the map leads us? Like, is that just something we could see, like where we think it's supposed to go?
Probably.
Like,
Uh,
could yeah, on just like the main map I was looking. If
yeah, we can look to see if it fills in anything else that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, yeah, player's map of Chult. There we go. This is the map you guys have. This seems to be the best resource. You remind you guys, we're told by Sindra that this map was desired by a lot of people. This is probably like the most successfully filled out one of the surrounding area. So
So do we have any idea where we would be headed for, like their map?
they did not give that to you.
No, I'm not. I'm just
And
asking. Like, I'm asking them when I'm there if they just like know what direction we'll be headed for this.
right, well, that will be next week or
Oh, okay.
whenever we
Yeah.
do it again.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I have one last question. I think we may have asked it last time, but I don't remember. So where there are marks and what may very well be dig sites and whatnot around this map, like on the eastern side or
Nice.
left side, you see like Chihaka Bay, and then further south there's Shilku Bay and what looks like maybe a town or a city called Shilku. Are there boats that can be chartered that will take you out to there from Port Nyanzaru?
That much you know. You by walking around the city, you have seen that there's multiple ports that you can probably try and find someone to help escort you guys out of the port that way, and you are also able to travel uh like around the island. You can go into the water and go around the island as well.
Okay, all right. I was when we were looking at the map when it was last up. It dawned on me. I'm like, can we like not right now, but could we just take a boat as opposed to trying to cut through the jungles?
Yeah, yeah. You could do that.
All right. Cool. So in that case, it's kind of a depending on where we're kind of pointed in, um, will determine just kind of if we need to see about getting anything else. I know we were talking about maybe like a canoe or something, and it's like if we're heading upriver, maybe we decide based on that. So
Yeah, I think we got to see what Mac and Charlie have in store for us.
right, maybe a wagon and some sort of like hooks, or like rope or something that we can get wrapped around the
They
plates if we're
Let
bringing
me see. There should be
Jeffrey
something I can
Jeff
give
Jeff
you.
plates.
Start.
Good old JP. J former JP.
Um, Here we go.
Well,
I
I
think I
mean, if anybody
can.
noticed, I did name the dinosaur a J name.
Yep,
Did this pop up for
absolutely.
everybody?
It did.
Yeah.
Good.
Pharrell
This
and
is.
Gondolo. So Mac and
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yes.
That's what I wrote.
They are. It's going to be Mac Farroll and then Charlie Gondolo. That's their last names. That's how I'm playing this.
Nice.
When I
Uh,
read up about these guys, I went fantastic. So
Great, and they're offering their services for free thanks to our dino wrangling skills.
yeah, I don't know if I said it. I can't
oh,
remember
because
just
that
because I
was
go
the
with the
equal
flow of it.
shares of any treasure found.
Yes.
They put they were having you go on the dinosaur that they paid for, but they bet all the money on the number one
Yeah. No.
Yeah, yeah,
dinosaur.
absolutely.
Okay, good. All right. Just as long as that was
Yes.
clear. They're like, oh
Yes.
yeah, we have no faith in you whatsoever.
Right.
So
It's like that is fair.
so
So
you
I assume
probably
there
made
are
them
other
nervous.
guides, but it's kind of a with the 30-day payment up front, but waived. Uh, okay, yeah, that's
Cool.
fine.
Well, I
That'll
mean, I
that'll
assume
do.
that I'm also interested to ask them like what their kind of skills are in this, or are we just bringing two like are we literally bringing Mac and Charlie into like a death trap with us?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think we'll be
We'll
fine
find
with them and see how it goes. We got a dino out of the deal. That it's a Stegosaurus, not a Triceratops. So that that made me question them a little bit because it's just like, do you not know the difference? But here we are.
We're here now, so yeah.
But no, it's yeah, I think we're taking them in, and worst case scenario, we have to come back and find some different guides.
All right. So just before everybody goes, because I know that we'll be taking off, I'm going to say that everyone is going to get up to level 4.
Ooh, nice.
Try to go. We'll try some quick leveling, and then it will probably taper off at a point. But yeah, let's do that.
Ooh,
Right.
All right.
fun.
Load.
What does a level 4 Kenku
Colors.
druid look like?
I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open, but it was good playing with
Yes.
you, and I'll level myself up.
All right,
Probably
guys.
tomorrow.
Cool.
See you,
Thank
dude.
you, everyone.
All
Good game. Later.
Later.
Later, dude.
right. Later.
Does anybody else want to just talk about leveling? Because that's what I'm going to do right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
I see. It's a potential feat, and but I also could get my wisdom up another level to get me to 18, which would get me. I think that gets me an extra AC. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, what feats have what feats give me wisdom?
I do get an extra spell because I don't get a feat yet because of the dip that I took
Oh,
in
you mean
Druid. But
yeah,
um,
right?
should I get a find traps spell?
I don't see why not. That and knock, I think, are going to be spells that are going to be very helpful in this.
All right, I'll add that in here then on mine.
So you're going 3 cleric 1, 3 cleric 1 druid right now, right?
Correct.
All right, cool.
And the only reason I even dipped into that was just to have Goodberry, just so we could have food. Because
Oh yeah, that's not a bad call. I'm just busy looking at feats real quick.
yeah, that's fine.
I'll do the same thing.
Scrolling through, just like, yeah, I'm at 4 though. Just like clicking around, just being like, what does this one do again?
Dude,
What's this
Tom,
one again?
Yeah,
we went
Elemental
to a
Master I really like, but I also have some stats that I really need to bump up.
Tom, we went to a store today that you would have absolutely loved as a woodworker.
Oh, that's fun.
It's Rare Woods in Rumford, Maine.
That sounds like a place that I would love to just go check out.
Dude, no joke. Everything not related to pine and oak. You want, rosewood? What type? They have every one. You want pink ivory wood? Yeah, they have it. You want
So,
something that is like stone hardness? Yeah, they got that too.
so as much as I want to not to walk away from that conversation because that's just making me excited to think of fun places like that. Like as much as I want to take Elemental Adept for fire, which means creatures that have resistance to fire kit doesn't they don't have resistance anymore, so I can just do fire damage all the time.
Ooh.
Um, I I I just I have to move up my wisdom. I just have to get that higher.
Don't forget there's also the new feats, the gifts of the like gem chromatic and metallic dragons as well for feats now.
Yeah, I've seen some of those. Actually, no, I'll go take a look at them.
The gem one, if I recall correctly, that's the one that throws enemies back, which is nice.
Yeah, reprisal when you take damage. That's cool. the, the gift of the metallic dragon is really just a knock in the face for a Kenku. You can cast Draconic Healing, which is Cure Wounds, which I kind of already have, and you get wings. But I literally already have wings; they just don't work.
Oh shit! Gift him the metallic dragon. All right, no, that is cure. Oh, that's the one you were just talking about.
Yes, yeah, that's the one I was just
Yeah.
talking about.
All
Yeah.
right, gem dragon. Take damage. No, that doesn't work. Not gem. Is it only gem? Oh no, here's chromatic.
Yeah, there's three overall. I think chromatic is healing. No,
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 metallic
that
is
was
metallic,
healing.
yeah.
metallic dragon. Yeah, wisdom. Metallic dragon. Oh, that's cool. Infusing the weapons with that.
Long rest.
I do. Nobody's taken it yet, but I do really like Mage Slayer. Whenever a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can make a reaction attack against them, or
Yeah.
you can use your reaction against. That's. I mean,
Like I'd love to have some of those things, but it's just like you can't. You don't even get the chance to really get to it because
I'm
it's
just
like
saying, like, yeah,
yeah,
you.
but like if I just increase this by 2, now I have an all the time +1 to this, and this.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
So like
uh, I almost forgot. We're
feats
getting
are
Dragonlance
so
in
difficult.
a couple days,
What's
What's happening?
which should
Dragonlance?
have
Is that a
it
different?
should have new feats as well.
So Dragonlance is a different setting. It was originally created in a different world than Faerun. It's the land of Kryn, and like the sort of dragon history of Kryn is different than the dragon history of the like Forgotten Realms, Faerun kind of thing. But like halflings are called Kinder. There's like instead of paladins, there's knights of Salomnia. I can't remember the
Uh, Sal- Salamia. We'll just call it
yeah
Knights of Salami.
Knights of Salami.
Knights of Salami. They were good. They were good books. I think one of the coolest characters, the two coolest characters that came out of it was this like dragon rider named Huma the Brave, and then the character that he basically found and created that helped him was this minotaur named Kaz. And there were a couple books written about Kaz that I remember reading when I was a kid, and I just loved them.
So yeah, there should be some new feats as well in case in between.
I think I'm just gonna bump up my wisdom by 2 because it just makes everything that much better.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because I mean I'm at 17, so if I can get a feat that gives me wisdom, it just stinks that it's just like, how do I find out what this does other than
Well,
clicking on it
there's
and then
if
going to
you take the shadow touched wisdom, that's what Hal took, and you can go invisible. You like as a
yeah.
that's pretty huge, especially for somebody who's has got to get close.
Oh.
Oh, you could always become an artificer initiate, because you loved artificer so much.
Oh, I didn't dislike Artificer, but
He just
it
didn't
doesn't
like
it
Bobby
doesn't
Nono.
work. Doesn't work for this guy. So I'm like, Great Weapon Master is always a good one, but that doesn't fit in anything at all.
Well, you do your strikes do bludgeoning damage. What about Crusher? That gives you the ability to move people around.
Really?
And it
When you hit that deals bludgeoning, you can move. That's awesome because then I've also got so that doesn't help me with either of those things, but if I get my strength or constitution up, then they're both at 17. So then at level 8, I can bring those
Oh,
both up 1 and get those up.
yeah.
That,
Crusher,
that might
Crusher,
work.
and Piercer, depending upon what you're doing, are pretty cool feats.
Yeah.
I actually think that as a monk, you should see if TJ would be willing to try out the jump attack feat that I was talking to you about, where if you move 10 feet in a round, you can make a melee strike that with what is it, the -5 for an additional 10 points of damage. So it's basically the
Great Weapon
the
Master.
Great Weapon Master, but as a monk.
Starting. Yeah. Oh, you are not wearing. No, what one is it? I have something. I think it's got to be my open hand because I think. Yeah. When I hit a creature with my flurry of blows, like I'm messing with their key. So when I infuse my key, I can make it make a strength saving throw. And if it fails, I can push it 15 feet away from me. It can't. Or I can make it make a dex save and be knocked prone, or it can't take reactions until the end of my next turn. But like the main one that I was talking about was I can make it go 15 feet away, and then with Crusher, I can make it go another 5 feet away. So I can always just be running around, just bashing people all around the map. And that way, if someone's within range of with Crusher, if something's in range, you just kind of move to the edge of its range, and I'll come up and punch it and try and kick it out of the range. And so that way, you can kind of
Well,
get
actually,
get away without
if
having to.
if you hit it and moved it, and then I made my wildfire, if I made Rana, my wildfire minion, bamf you to somewhere else, you could bamf behind them and then hit them wherever they got moved to and move them somewhere else.
Yeah, but like I'm thinking of even uh, I could force them out of range of people, so that way they don't get an opportunity attack when people are running away. That's the thing that I'm thinking would be like the main use of this, where it's just like, all right, if you move, it gets to run away, and then it's just like I just come up and go, bam, all right, get out. So I like Crusher, and so I'm gonna go with I increase my strength or con. I think I'm gonna go my con,
Did,
and then like I said, at level 8, I can go with an ability up, and that'll get me to 18 with both of those. So that'll be nice. Bring my AC and my uh, health up. But other than that, my punches don't become stronger until level 5, I think. Yeah, that's when they become D6. Okay, features. Yeah, so only 18.